Hi everybody, this is MidnightRangeTM. Thanks for visiting the channel. I just wanted to do a fun little video today, and we're going to do arts and crafts. A little while back, I saw people were doing this, and I thought it was pretty fun. And recently, I caught a clover tack video from a while back. There's a plug for you, buddy. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. So we're going to color fill tonight, and this is my Savage 10 FCP-SR in 308, and we're going to color fill with a Tester's enamel paint. This little guy here. It's only, I think I paid $2.25 for it or something like that. You want to get an enamel for sure. You can use it with, I've seen people do other stuff too. You'll see nail polish, you'll see all sorts of stuff. I'm just doing the enamel because I think it'll hold up better to cleaning. And the only thing we need, I definitely tried to do it with things that I already had. The only thing I bought was the paint. We're going to apply the paint and then come back a little bit later and clean it off with some cotton swabs that I already had and Little Hoppy's number 9, which you always have laying around anyway probably. So the one thing that I did do was I sprung for this really super high-tech cool application tool. So you know, some people use a brush, some people use whatever, I guess, but if you can find these, get them. If you can't find them, try on Amazon, and you know, you can get a hold of some of these because they work great. It's a toothpick, you know, it's pretty high tech. So we're gonna apply this and then come back a little bit later and clean it all off. So basically super easy. We're just gonna dip and kind of drag it over the lettering. I did prep this ahead of time with a little bit of I basically took an alcohol swab that you would get in a little first aid kit or something like that, and ran across it. Really easy. And let it dry for a couple of minutes. And I'm doing some of the lettering, but not all. I'm just doing the lettering over to the right, and I taped off the lettering to the left that mentions about you know, read your owner's manual and stuff like that, which it's important, I guess, but I wasn't necessarily wanting to fill that in. So this is all we're gonna do. I got a little bit on the stock, it's not a big deal. It'll wipe right off. So we're gonna go over this. We're gonna make sure it gets down in the crevices, and it will kind of suck it down in there, which is nice. We're gonna let this go. We're going to come back in a couple of minutes, probably a half an hour and 45 minutes maybe, and wipe that all off and see what we got. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. It's only been a half an hour, but we're going to give this a try and take some of this paint off, take the paint off, I should say. Now, all I did was take some cotton patches. These are 3x3 shotgun patches, not that it matters, I guess, but and we're basically just going to start to rub really lightly the paint. And you'll see, it starts to come off pretty simple, pretty easily. Keep working the patch around, clean spots. You don't want it to be super wet, or saturated, I guess I should say, because you don't want it to start drawing out of the letters and numbers. You want that to be left in there. So just kind of turn the patch inside it out a couple times. This might take a couple of minutes. You can go get a soda, go get a drink. Get yourself some snacks, maybe. And I have done this before. I did it once just to test the technique. and on my shotgun, and it worked great. And afterwards, I did have to go over it one more time, because you'll see that it starts to kind of make, you know, the barrel look, I mean the red looks, it looks a little orange, but that's okay. We basically went over it. We'll go over it one more time after it's all done with a semi-dry towel or patch, and clean off the barrel too. One of the things I was thinking about too, as I was waiting for this to dry, was how cool I would have thought this is when I was a kid. Shooting with my grandpa when I was younger, we would have thought this was a really neat project for us to do. So if you have younger ones into the shooting sports, you know, to be able to buy them, you know, their first rifle or handgun, even, you know, pistol, shotgun, to be able to take it home and ask them what color they want to do, that would be pretty neat. And it definitely would get, you know, a kid excited to be able to do, you know, a little bit of modification to a stock rifle that they could do themselves. They could do it 100% themselves. There's no danger in it. They're not going to hurt themselves. So there we go. That actually turned out pretty cool. This is kind of a fire engine red. As it sets, I think it will darken a bit. And again, we taped off some of the other lettering. We'll pull that tape off. Give that one little wipe. And I'm going to bring it up to the camera here a little bit, maybe, or tilt it a little bit so maybe you can get a... Oh, that looks pretty good. Alright, that's pretty neat. So this has been MidnightRangeTM. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, send me some comments, share the video, and until next time, thanks guys.